Hello everyone, in this video, I want to talk about some solid information and a bit of an in-depth analysis. Let's talk about the RCH and SOFA economic model. Many people ask me, what do you think about RCH? Why isn't it rising or why isn't it falling? What about its price fluctuations? Today, we'll discuss the economic model to get a better understanding. First, let's open Dune. Many of you might have used it. It's a platform for monitoring projects. Here's the URL, and those interested can check it out. The main use of this platform is to see the TVL of RCH. This TVL is for our UST, which we mentioned before. But anyway, this TVL has some interesting points that we should look at. It keeps growing rapidly even on weekends. Today is the 17th, right? This uses UTC time, not UTC plus 8. So if we look at the weekend, it went from 21 million on the 15th to nearly 22 million. By the morning of the 16th, which is our 17th, it reached a staggering 26 million. That's a 20% growth over the weekend. You don't see this in other projects, which is why I firmly hold RCH and keep accumulating at low levels. There really isn't another project like this. However, growth on Ethereum is relatively slow. There are several reasons for this. USDT on Ethereum is cheaper, interactions on Ethereum are more expensive, and claiming on Ethereum costs money. Currently, everything needs to be claimed on Ethereum. You can't claim on ARB, even if you're on ARB. The growth on ARB is very rapid. You might not pay attention for a week, and suddenly one day the price has skyrocketed. That's why I suggest buying more during this stage. Currently, the holding cost across the network can be seen on Dextools. Let me give you a number to estimate. The network-wide cost is about 1.2 to 1.6, including the project team and early whales, which are included in this range. At this stage, it's unlikely to break below this level. Currently, there's almost several million in liquidity, and only 12,000 tokens are mined and airdropped daily, which is very low pressure. So, if you want to buy RCH one day, you might wake up and find it has gone from $1.60 to $3, and the next day it could be $5. This is very possible, especially since it's not listed on any major CX yet. Next, let's talk about the economic model. Every day, 12,000 RCH tokens are mined and airdropped to everyone who buys products on SOFA. Currently, we can see the annualized returns of SOFA's products on ARB. Even if you bet wrong every time, you can still get an annual return of about 47% on ARB. On Ethereum, it's about 27%. So, what does this mean? If RCH's annualized return remains this high, many people will borrow USDT on ARB or Ethereum and move it to SOFA to buy their financial products, leading to a rapid increase in TVL. If TVL grows, what happens? It increases the attention and growth of the RCH project, causing RCH to rise and pushing the annualized return even higher. As TVL increases, the share per person decreases, and the return continues to rise. Some people have asked me before, what happens if the lending rate across the network drops to a very low point because of SOFA's financial products? For example, SOFA already makes up over 10% of AAV lending on ARB. If it reaches 40%, what happens? I think there will be a mutual influence effect here. If everyone is willing to borrow to buy SOFA's products, the USDT lending rate will rise, right? At the same time, if more people buy on SOFA, the USDT lending rate will be pushed down again. So, I think there will be a positive cycle where the USDT rate won't be very low. For example, if the rate on ARB is 15 and drops to 10, many people will borrow at 10 to buy, causing the lending rate to be influenced by SOFA. To think even further, in the future, traditional retail lending might not be needed. When retail investors want to borrow or lend, they can directly come to earn because you will help place it on AAV. So, I might as well buy financial products here, and you will place it for me. This product doesn't just impact AAV negatively. It can also increase lending on AAV. They complement each other. It's like LV is a bank, and this is a money market fund. The money in the money market fund is still placed in the bank, right? Of course, this money market fund also has a lottery element. Or you can think of it as a principal-protected brokerage. Compared to a bank, it's more sales-oriented, giving clients interest and potential lottery winnings, along with early-stage project shares. This is the whole economic model of RCH. So, I always advise everyone, the current network-wide RCH price is between 1.2 to 1.6. Even if you place a limit order at 1.2, which you can do on Uniswap, you can click the limit order on Uniswap. If 1.6 seems expensive, you can wait, but I suggest having a base position. Alright, that's it for today's video. We mainly talked about the economic model, interest, and TVL, giving you a brief analysis. See you next time.